If your performance are great during training, but fade late in games, your problem is not fitness. You're not undertrained. You are underfueled, misfueled, leading to match day, or the tension of the game is taking over. And if you don't fix it, you will keep underperforming when it matters the most. I've been working with the professional football players for over 10 years. We started to work together because during the game, he was getting tired and many times had to be replaced. When he came to me, he told me, I'm eating healthy, I think I'm eating enough carbohydrates, I don't understand what's going on. I review his diet, and even if he was eating healthy, he was not eating enough calorie, enough carbohydrates, and not the right carbohydrate leading to match day. Additionally, the pressure of the game caused him to hyperventilate. I review his sport nutrition program, in particular leading to the game. I started to teach him few techniques of breath work, and also he started to work with a sports psychologist. That was the end of him underperforming. I'm Shanti Coro, a sports dietitian originally from Italy. For over 20 years, I have helped professional and elite athletes to elevate performance, enhance recovery, reduce injury risk, improve health, extend career longevity through evidence-based sports nutrition strategies, supplementation, smart lifestyle choices, and having a vision. In the next few minutes, I will teach you 3 lessons that will help you to reduce the risk of fade late in games. Lesson number 1, adequate sports nutrition. Consume enough calories and make sure that the carbohydrate match your workload. Lesson number 2, sport nutrition leading to match day. Your match day sport nutrition is not that day, it starts days earlier. Lesson number 3, the importance of composure under pressure. I believe any professional and elite athlete of any sport should work with a sports psychologist. And also incorporating breath work, it will help you to manage pressure during games. If you're a professional or elite athlete that play in a team sport, you don't want to miss this video because it is just for you. Lesson number 1, adequate sports nutrition. It is key that you consume enough calories and that the amount of carbohydrate match your intensity and workload. And in sport nutrition, we have mathematical formula. Nowadays, there is also the GPS that can help, that give us an approximation of how many calories you should consume daily. And it's not a fixed number. It changes depending the workload, intensity, and if you're playing or not playing. Same thing is true for carbohydrate intake. This means that the day you rest, you're going to eat less calorie and less carbohydrates. The day you train more, are more intense, both calories and carbohydrates will increase. You will not have one sport nutrition. You will have many versions depending what you're doing and the demand. Nutrition periodization should be a key aspect in your sport nutrition program because not every day are the same. Some day you're competing, other day you train, some other day you're resting. This means your fuel have to match exactly that. If you want to learn more about the Mediterranean diet or incorporate elements of it in your sport nutrition program to make it more sustainable and enjoyable, you can download my free ebook from my website, The Mediterranean Diet for Professional Athletes. You'll find the link in the description below. Lesson number 2, sport nutrition leading to match day. It's not only the match day sport nutrition that matter, but also the amount of calories and carbohydrates you consume leading to competition. Meaning that more carbohydrates are stored into your muscles as glycogen, the more you're going to be able to perform and to sustain efforts. There are many position stands that can tell us how many carbohydrates you should consume depending the length and the intensity of your sports. That should be just a starting point. You need to experiment different amount of carbohydrates and what work best for you. But you will never test that in competition. You will always test it during training. On competition day, depend what time you play. Some sports play in the evening, some in the morning, some in the afternoon, and maybe you play in another country, you need to know how many hours you have between the moment you wake up and the moment you're going to play. Several hours before competition, you want a complete meal, high in carbohydrate, moderate in protein, fiber, and fat. While closer you get to the competition, more simple carbohydrate dominant have to be your food intake. You can use rice cakes with marmalade or honey, carbohydrate gel, liquid carbohydrate, whatever works best for you. When you have breaks, it is a good opportunity to consume water. If you sweat a lot or you are in a hot environment, consume an electrolyte solution. But you don't want to consume too much liquid that affects your performance during the game. Even this one has to be tested during training. Depending how long is your competition, there are different amounts of carbohydrate that you want to consume. Even this one has to be tested during training. Lesson number 3, mental pressure. Each athlete perceives pressure in a different way. Some is mentally stronger than other, and mental toughness is something that you can develop, but also the way we perceive pressure is different from person to person. If you feel that the pressure of the game is having a detrimental effect, I think that even if you don't, it's always a good idea to work with the good sports psychologist. Because what separates the professional from the elite is the mindset. And you might naturally have it, or you might not. Independently, it is something that you can always improve. Another aspect is that during competition, when you're under pressure, you tend to hold the breath or breathing very fast. And this negatively affects your performance because it has an oxygen cost. In order to improve your breathing pattern under pressure, it's important that you start to practice daily breath work. There are different techniques. You can start with something simple and slowly progress more complex breathing techniques. Let's put everything together and see what you learned today. In lesson number 1, we learn the importance of consuming enough calories and carbohydrates and match them with the workload. Lesson number 2, your sport nutrition is not on match day, but it starts earlier and requires some experimentation, but also progression in terms of calorie and amount of carbohydrate, especially close to match day. Also, intra-game sport nutrition and hydration strategies are key. Lesson number 3, you learn the importance of stay composed under pressure, working with a sport psychologist and incorporate breath work in your daily practice. If you love this video, you will love the next one. As a professional or elite athlete, you often travel. Some sports more than others, but this is something that you can avoid. Knowing what to eat and what to do while traveling can make a real difference in your performance on competition day. If you don't want to miss next video, click right now and I'll see you then. Ciao.